This is the Dark Shadow of Light, and you are watching my Let's Play of Shadow the Hedgehog. In the last episode we did 3 alternate missions in 3 stages, and in this episode we will finish the storyline that we've created, and we're going to start doing that now.
For what purpose do I exist? The only clue I have to regaining my lost past lies with seeking out the Chaos Emeralds. I defeated the Doctor's giant robot and took the 4th Chaos Emerald. While aboard the black creature's floating ruins, the Doctor's fleet came to attack. At Black Doom's request, I destroyed the Doctor's fleet. Anyone who tries to get in my way will be crushed.
Yes, indeed. We are not going to allow anyone to stand between us and finding the Chaos Emeralds. Now, in this stage, we're going to do the Dark Mission of Air Fleet and the Dark Mission of Lava Shelter, followed by the final boss. So we're pretty much going to finish up the storyline in this episode. And I'm pretty sure you just heard, you know, the audio for that cutscene, even though I had apparently skipped a scene. Now that's just a problem with, I think, my disc, or it might just be all copies of the game and period. But anyway, once this stage is finished loading, we're going to start doing the hero mission.
Shadow, we're in big trouble. The black creatures are after the president's escape pod. You've got to stop them and save the president.
Yes, we're going to do that in this episode. Now, when this stage is loading, or sometime before the stage started loading, I think I might have said that we're going to do the dark mission here, and I made a and if I did, then I made a mistake. We're going to do the hero mission here, and then do the dark mission of Lava Shelter. So, and then we're going to fight the boss at Lava Shelter, and that'll be pretty much it for this video. And then in the next episode we'll begin another story route, which again I've already planned. Now, as I said in the last episode, I've already planned the next few story routes that we'll be doing. So, and then after that, any story routes that any missions that I haven't shown by doing those stories, I will show in as many videos as it takes to do so. Now, we're not going to do the dark mission here. We're going to do the hero mission, which basically means we're going to have to defeat all of the aliens, and if I keep getting hit or getting slowed down, then this isn't going to work out, as I'm not going to get an A rank. But yeah, we are going to help them, and we only have 35 aliens to defeat. Now, we're going to end up filling the dark gauge relatively soon, in a matter of moments, and I will be showing Chaos Control on the stage now. And it's I pretty much shouldn't, there's pretty much no point in me saying that now. I mean, I've already shown it, it's already passed, and it was never really a big deal to begin with. But, ironically, now that after going so long without showing it, I think I'll be showing Chaos Control, the normal version at least, a lot more often. And there will become a point during this Let's Play where I pretty much try to do Chaos Control as much as I possibly can to make up for not having shown it. But I'll explain that later, because it's not really relevant here. But anyway, I'm about to do Chaos Control as soon as I defeat this alien and this one here.
Keep going, Shadow.
Yeah, I would say probably a decent length Chaos Control. Not the longest one. In fact, there are a couple of Chaos Controls that are longer than this one, and I will show both of those to you, but not now. Now, let's see, we only have 15 more aliens to defeat, which means this mission is going to be over relatively quickly. Now, truth be told, this, after I finish this stage, we're going to see a cutscene that we've already seen, but there's going to be a minor difference now in where it takes place, and therefore I won't be able to skip it because it will technically count as a different scene. So basically, we'll end up having to watch that again, because I really don't see the point of cutting it out. Well, actually I do, but I just don't feel like cutting it out, so we'll end up watching it. not really nice moves, I'm just using a gun. Now, I realize that somewhere relatively close to the beginning of this Let's Play, I said that I don't really use guns a lot. Now, I'm not really sure whether or not I proved that so far. I mean, I don't really, like, I myself don't really notice, like, how much I use guns. But if I have been using guns a lot, then it's just been subconsciously. A little more, meaning more specifically, just 7. And let's see. Yeah, I don't have to be careful. I'm pretty much invincible right now. Another decent length chaos control. And I will admit that I've been filling my dark gauge a bit by doing that. But really, oh, what the heck, man. My dark gauge is, well, my dark score is relatively small compared to my hero gauge. Now, we only have 6 more aliens to defeat, and this turret, while slow, is very powerful, and it makes defeating those aliens rather quick. And let's see, yeah, we're pretty much almost done with this stage. There's not too much more of it to go. Let's see if I could, okay. And obviously this is a dangerous area that you want to be careful in, because if you fall, then you lose a life, obviously. Now, and that brings me to another thing that I just randomly thought about. In this game, if when you lose all of your lives, the system is the mechanic for it is different from how it was in Sonic Heroes. You didn't see it in Sonic Heroes, and probably won't see it for this Let's Play because, well, I'll be cutting it out unless it, and not showing it unless it's a fail. But basically, in Sonic Heroes, if you lose all of your, if at any point during extra or during story or select mode, if you lost all of your lives, you'd basically be taken back to the one-player menu. But that's not how it works in this game. In this game, if you lose all of your lives, you get basically a blackout, and you're given the option. You're given an option to either restart the stage or quit. And if you decide to continue, then you restart the stage with 5 lives, which is the default for this game. Now, it might have been the default for Sonic Heroes, but I'm not really sure about that.
I'm not gonna let them get away with any more of their plans.
And we got an easy A rank.
Perfect.
Probably the highest score I've gotten this Let's Play so far, not that it matters. But anyway, excuse me while I cut to the next scene, which we can't skip because, well, I already explained why.
The pieces are coming together. This ultimate life form they keep referring to is the Black Hedgehog, and he died, and I'm its copy. I must be the android Dr. Eggman created. Then it's clear what needs to be done. Doctor, you're going straight to the place you created me from.
And just the same as in episode 3, I believe it was, in this episode Shadow decides to go to Eggman and, well, do away with him, which basically means we'll be moving on to Lava Shelter, and in this stage I'm going to be doing the hero mission as opposed to last time when I did the dark mission. Excuse me. This time around I'm going to be doing the dark mission as opposed to last time when I did the hero mission. So even though Shadow is against Eggman, we're still going to be supporting him. Now, I already mentioned this, it was either in this episode or the last episode. At this point I really don't remember which, and if it was in this episode that I mentioned, then I'm pretty stupid for not remembering it, but...
Shadow, Eggman is inside here. If you have a need to confront him, then assist me in my search.
Well, no. While Mega is a cool character, we're not going to be doing the hero mission today. what was I saying? Oh, right. Oh wow, is my memory really that bad? Well, it's not to do with bad memory so much as, well, the point is, I really don't like the fact that I keep forgetting what I'm saying. Now, down here is an alternate route you can take. Not that it really matters which way you go, unless to you it does, because you're doing a certain mission. But, oh well. Now, we're going to be doing the dark mission, which will include activating these here. Now, I don't have a weapon, so that means I'm going to have to activate this thing by hand. Now, these switches here will alter the stage, in that they'll cause lava. They'll basically cause the lava level, the magma level to rise, which will basically do, and here it does this. Okay, I just had a fail, so I'll be cutting that out. Now, what was I saying? Oh, right. Basically where you can go in the stage is largely dependent on whether or not you've activated any defense systems, and if so, how many. Because each defense system will change the stage by limiting where, basically dictating where you can and can't go due to the lava level. If I fail here, I'm just going to make a cut. Okay, no, I'm fine. Okay, I should probably get a weapon so that activating these switches doesn't take too long. And here's the second of the defense systems and more shadow androids I'm not going to be fighting since I'm doing the hero mission.
Even with the rise in magma level, you can still get through.
Well, yeah, I know that. I was just explaining that. Now, I've had a few fails, so that's why there has been an awkward transition that you've seen. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this mission, because it's fairly easy, but apparently I'm not doing so well today, and I really don't understand why, because I just said this is not a difficult mission, and I'm good at this game. But we have good days and we have bad days, but that's not the point. Now, here we have a robot, and we have two shadow duplicates. Now, I have a theory about those shadow duplicates, and I'm pretty sure anyone can figure it out, but I don't think there's any reasoning or anything that needs to be done about it. Now, basically, my theory, and it's probably true, is that all of these shadow androids are just the copies of Shadow that we saw at the end of Team Dark's story in Sonic Heroes. So I'm pretty sure Eggman decided to put all those copies to use by making them androids and making them do his work for him. Now, let's see, where am I going? Yeah, this way. Now, here's another one of those segments that you could quite easily die at if you're not careful. Now, let's see, we have two more defense systems. Oh, wait a minute. Did I screw? Oh, no, never mind. I was questioning whether or not I made a mistake, but I didn't. I just momentarily forgot something, but no, I'm fine. Let's see if I can make this. Yeah, I can. The spin dash jump combination can be very useful, but that's not important right now. I don't even know if this is going to be a successful take, because I failed about 3 or 4 times at least, and it means I'm going to have to end up making an awkward cut, so I might end up just scrapping this and starting over, but no, I really don't want to have to do that. Let's see, yeah, it doesn't look like it, but you can jump up here. You know what, I'm pretty sure I went this way when I came here the first time, so I probably should have gone another way, but I'm not sure there was another way to go. Not if you're doing a dark mission anyway. And here's a key. No, this is a different, is it? Or, screw it. Point is, we just completed the dark mission, and after I get this switch, we'll end up getting the 6th Chaos Emerald. So we just completed the dark mission of Lava Shelter, and now we're going to be moving on to the final boss of the story.
The doctor knows the truth about my existence. Nobody lays a hand on him except me. Perfect.
Despite my mistakes, I ended up getting an A rank, so I guess I'll keep this. So anyway, I'm going to cut to the next scene since we haven't seen it. No pun intended.
You did very well, Shadow Android. You have surpassed expectations, equal to that of the real Shadow. Excellent. Now give me those emeralds.
Never!
What?
I didn't collect them to hand them over to you. I collected them to destroy you!
How dare you? I created you. I gave you life. I gave you an order, or have you forgotten? Idiot! Perhaps I need to teach you a lesson! I'll turn both of you into scrap with my latest and greatest invention!
Now, despite having done the dark mission and helping Eggman, we still have to fight the Egg Dealer. Now, this fight is pretty much the same as it was the previous times I've shown it, and the only reason I'm showing it now is because, well, it technically counts as a different final boss since, well, I suppose now is a good time to get into something I mentioned earlier. I mentioned earlier in this Let's Play that each story can have two possible endings, and that's because each of the five final stages have two possible final bosses that will determine, which you fight is determined by which mission you do of the stage, and which got Dark Shadow, which means for a moment we'll be able to pretty completely tear this guy up. Yeah, even though we're fighting the Egg Dealer, which is the same boss we fought in episode 3, this counts as a different boss and is necessary for the purpose of this Let's Play, since it is the result of having done another mission, even though it's the same boss. Now, pretty much, we've already seen all of the three possible final bosses in this game, which are Eggman in the Egg Dealer, Black Doom, and Sonic and Diablon. Those are pretty much the only three final bosses there are in this game, and I know that's not much, that really isn't very various. There's no variety there, but you know, nothing's perfect, I guess. And we've gotten Eggman down to about half health. Now, as I said, I'm not going to show the credit sequence because there's really nothing to be said. It's pretty much the same thing, the same song, and you know, it would be really repetitive if I showed the credits every single time. So I won't be showing that. I'll only show the let's see, the final cutscene, and after that, that'll be it for the video.
What? Wait! Abort!
And this boss is pretty much done, and wow, once again we'll be finishing it off with a Dark Shadow. So, Eggman, you're going to be destroyed by Chaos Blast.
Not Shadow Fever!
Death to all who oppose me!
What? No! This can't be!
And once again, unsurprisingly, we defeated Eggman and completed the story.
Sorry, Doctor, but this is the end for you.
And in this ending, Eggman will also be killed.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds.
I made you, and this is how you repay me?
I am Shadow Android, the ultimate life form, a copy of Shadow the Hedgehog. With the power of these emeralds, I will be stronger than him. This is who I am.
What?
Goodbye, Doctor.
so that ending is pretty much the same. But Vacuum Egg is now level 2. Now, that's another thing that I actually pretty much forgot about until just now. When you do, the first time you do a final stage, you get a weapon, and when you do that final stage again and do the other mission and clear the other final boss, you will get an upgrade to that weapon. Basically, the upgrades to these weapons, the level increase don't make them stronger. They just give you more ammunition for that weapon, which I will be showing in a bonus video. Anyway, that concludes this episode of my Let's Play of Shadow the Hedgehog. In the next episode, we will basically begin another storyline. This has been the Dark Shadow of Light, and I will see you all in time.